Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Greg back here from HotTimeSauces.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing two more of the Peppersaurus hot sauces. We've got the Jurassic Jerk Marinade sauce and Ginger Heat hot sauce. Two very different sauces, and as you can see right there, look at the oil on the top. And look at how heavy those ingredients are underneath it. Now we're going to get rid of this problem by shaking it up. Like I say in almost all of my videos, shake your sauce. Jerk, hot sauce, barbecue sauce, whatever has liquid and ingredients in it, shake it up. Don't do this with Coke or Pepsi. Not going to have too much luck there. All right. So again, Peppersaurus very conscious of what they put in their items and what they do not put in their items. Free of milk, egg, wheat, soy, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, and sesame. Now, the ingredients, it's a pretty long list. Onion, vinegar, orange juice, coconut aminos, extra virgin olive oil, and I'll put the rest of the ingredients on the screen. Now, I've never heard of coconut aminos before, not in a hot sauce. It's basically a much less salty version of soy sauce. Unless you have an allergic reaction to coconut, you're not going to have a problem with coconut aminos. A lot of people are allergic to soy sauce. That's probably one of the reasons why they put it in here. Also, it's considerably less salty than soy sauce. So shake it up real good. Give it a cut. And see what we got as far as consistency goes. It is a jerk sauce, so it's not usually something you pour on a spoon, I don't think, and try. So it's a deep, smoky flavor. They have it as a 3 out of 5 on the heat scale. Let's see what we got. You can see the chunks before it even pours out. It is a thin base sauce for sure. Jerk sauce. That is good. It was so good on what you traditionally would put on chicken or fish or any kind of beef. And you could see the peppers there. Really, really good. Almost tastes kind of like a beef sauce, which makes sense because it does traditionally go on beef or meat. That was really good. The heat is virtually non-existent. They love their Scotch bonnet peppers. I tried 2 sauces in one of my previous reviews. They had Scotch bonnet peppers in there. They also have them in here as well. It's pretty far down on the list. About 2/3 of the way down on the list. Heat-wise, like I said, they give it a 3 out of 5. I'd give it a 2 at the most. Maybe even 1.5 out of 5. Flavor is definitely there on this. 9 out of 10 on flavor. Definitely. All right, let's go to Ginger Heat, which also is free of all those nasty ingredients I talked about earlier. As far as what's in the bottle, first ingredient is vinegar, Scotch bonnet pepper, ginger root, and iodized salt. That is it. They have a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 on their heat scale. Let's see what I think. Get that off. All right. Very, very liquidy to begin with. Vinegar is the first ingredient. Scotch bonnet pepper is the second ingredient. I can understand why, based on the level of where they put the Scotch bonnet, why they would put it a 4.5 out of 5 on the heat scale. At least 10 seconds, shake it up. I don't hold myself to that. Sometimes it's more, especially when you have a butter sauce, which is not this. But if you have a butter-based sauce, you want to shake it up even longer than 10 seconds. Didn't do a whole lot of good as far as making it any thicker. Oh, it's got a topper, flow restrictor, whatever you want to call it, is on it. I can see why. It's very, very liquidy. Very, very thin sauce. I'm going to deal with the flow restrictor because I don't want to dump too much on here. You know what? Screw that. Screw it. Ooh. The hell with it. Go for the gusto, Greg. Go for the gusto. Ooh, tried it a little bit already. And it is, Scotch bonnet is talking to me. All right. Yeah. 4.5 out of 5, I agree. Scotch bonnet is an immediate hitting pepper, kind of like a habanero is. It's not like a ghost where it sneaks up on you. I mean, I much rather prefer the other one, honestly. It is so liquidy. I mean, you gotta be careful how much you're pouring. That's why they put the flow restrictor on there. I took it off, so it didn't take me an hour to put it on a spoon. It's good. I much rather prefer the other one and the other two that I tried on a previous video. This is my least favorite. I would say heat-wise, it is there. It's 4.5 out of 5. Flavor-wise, it's vinegar mixed with Scotch bonnet peppers. I just don't get a whole lot of flavor beyond those two things at all. It's very limited in ingredients, which is great. It doesn't have preservatives or fillers, which is awesome. But if you're looking for flavor, ginger heat, to me, my preference, I would not buy this. Sorry. This is not something I would really have. And it is so liquidy. It reminds me of the store-bought hot sauce, maybe even more liquidy than them. It's not bad. Flavor, 2 out of 10. Not really impressed with this one, to be honest with you. The other one's definitely better. But Peppersaurus.com is where you want to go to get these sauces. I would say that the one and only thing I'm not fond of about this marinade jerk is that it is 260 milligrams of salt for 1 teaspoon. That is a lot of salt. Now, granted, it is a lot less salt than you would have in a soy sauce or a marinade jerk with soy in it, but that is still a lot of salt. For someone with high blood pressure and that is heavy, for me, I'd really have to minimize this as to how many times I used it per day or how much I used it per day. Other than that, it is a really, really good flavorful sauce. It's just like a meat sauce. You taste it and you just taste meat. And it's really, really good. I can only imagine how good it would be on actual meat. But no complaints besides the salt level.